Aw, animals.
It was a chase that had the cop moving. A cow emerged unscathed after hitting a car in northeast of Houston on Thursday, and then, for good measure, it chased an officer who responded to the accident. Luckily, no one was hurt in the crash that took place in the Huffman area, including the cow, but a few people did have to scramble to get away from it. Yep, that doesn't look fun at all. There's no word on whether the cow has been found. Harris County Precinct 3 Constable Sherman Eagleton posted the dashcam video on Facebook, said it was another day in the life of his department, which often encounters the good, the bad, and the big.
Hot damn! Ranchers catch beaver herding 150 cows on farm. You've heard of the horse whisperer, right? Now meet the cow whisperer, a beaver out in Saskatchewan, Canada, whom this herd of 150 young heifers appears to be absolutely enthralled by. On April 14th, a farming couple on a ranch out near Regina went to check on their cattle when they stumbled upon a strange phenomenon of sorts. The cattle crowding around a beaver, eyes fixed on his every move, and following him as if he were some kind of grand leader. Every time the beaver took a few steps forward, the curious cows were right behind him, but made sure to give their new emperor his space. It's unclear what the beaver was whispering to the cows, given that they live on a beef ranch. Maybe he was trying to lead them to an escape route? Whatever was going on, the ranchers say it was possibly the most Canadian thing they've ever seen happen out there.
Cowboys round up cattle stranded in floodwaters. A harrowing rescue that looked like a scene from an old Wild West movie saw Texas law enforcement saving hundreds of cattle from rising floodwaters outside Houston on Sunday. The cattle drive, complete with cowboys, cattle dogs, and even longhorns, rounded more than 500 calves trapped in water coming out of the Trinity River's swollen banks. Aerial shots show the dramatic effort to save an estimated $1 million worth of livestock that was led by Texas Rangers in the small town of Dayton, just 40 miles east of Houston. Water surrounding the herd was 6 to 10 feet deep, but fortunately the risky operation, which included boat rescue, was a stunning success. After several hours, 150 Rangers and cowboys finally pushed some 200 animals to dry land. Many residents came out and cheered law enforcement on alongside Highway 90, which was definitely one Texas-sized roundup.
Photo of boy and cow napping together wins. A tired boy and a sleepy cow are taking the internet by storm after a picture was taken of the two counting calves after a long day at the fair. 15-year-old Mitchell Miner and his heifer Audrey were participating in the Iowa State Fair and had a busy day of showing. So they were basically mooing around all day. The adorable duo was caught on camera hitting the hay, and the photo has since exploded across the interwebs. It already has over 25,000 views and over 2,800 shares as of Wednesday night. Mitchell told local media that his bond with Audrey is very strong and that the two hang out with each other all the time. Another utterly cute pair of friends are 11-year-old Madeline Matthews and her cow, Georgia May. According to Madeline's mother, Amanda, the cows have become Madeline's best friends, as she makes it a point to spend as much free time with them as possible.
Don't have a cow, mankind. New data from a U.S. government study says that gassy and burping cows are warming the planet much more than previously thought. Here's why. Research published in the journal Carbon Balance and Management says that previous data on methane emissions from livestock were off by 11%. Previous research failed to account for developments in agricultural land and animal use. After a cow eats, the food is digested by microbes in its gut, and methane is produced as a result. Methane gas absorbs much more sunlight than carbon dioxide, and as a result, is a significant contributor to rising global temperatures. And just how many cattle are there in the world? 1.5 billion. Oh, crap.